Welcome back. That was beautiful, Belgian. I really feel inspired. I really believe the same as well, that we need to love more. We need to hug more. We need to spend more time with our family, our loved ones, walking for an hour, definitely saying no to plastic bottles. It's like that mission to Earth video that we saw earlier, that I feel like we are moving towards a more conscious society. There are more and more people right now who are more conscious, and it all starts with us. It all starts with us. And I'm very excited because our next session right now, our next speaker who is going to come on board, will be sharing a very special tips, okay, to help you find balance amidst the changes. Now, we're in the midst of COVID-19. Some of you might still be in lockdown, some of you are in semi-lockdown. There's a lot of things that are happening. And I really believe that finding balance amidst these challenges and these changes are really something and a topic that all of us can benefit from. So this next session is actually by Anna Bird. She is the Managing Director of Spa Evolution and also the Global Wellness Day Ambassador New Zealand. Okay, so she is from New Zealand and she was recently awarded Best Global Consultant. She has an extensive experience, working in spa and holistic therapy. So I'm really sure that you will benefit a lot from her session. So let's have a look at finding balance amidst challenge.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Ko te karakia timatanga. Kia tau, te rangi Mārie, o te rangi e tū I hau nei. O papatua anuku e tākatou nei. O te taio e awhi nei. Ki runga I a tātou ti hei Maori ora. Happy Global Wellness Day, everybody. My name's Anna Crawford, the New Zealand Ambassador for Global Wellness Day and Managing Director for Spa Evolution, a spa and wellness consulting company based in both Hong Kong and New Zealand. As the first country to see the sun, it is my absolute pleasure to be opening the 2021 12-hour Livestream Celebration of Wellness today across the world with some insights on how to find balance amidst challenge. I began today with a traditional karakia or Maori prayer, translated as, "May the peace of the sky above, of the earth below, and of the all-embracing universe rest upon us all." I believe this perfectly mirrors one of the core messages of our global spa and wellness industry. Whilst new offerings have continued to evolve over the years, our industry was ultimately founded on people and the land being interwoven. We've found countless ways to ground and bring peace to others by connecting them with the ever-abundant gift of nature in all its forms. Started by wellness visionary Balgin Aksoy in Turkey in 2012, Global Wellness Day has been a huge part of sharing this global message. For nearly a decade, it has been reminding people across the globe the value of taking care of their physical and mental well-being. This message has never been more meaningful than it is now, when people of all races and cultures are actively seeking ways to stay well and positive. The whole world is going through a very challenging time. We've been unable to travel and been experiencing extended periods of isolation. This has had the power to make many feel trapped, anxious, lonely, and frustrated. Our bodies are desperate for oxytocin and serotonin, and we're craving human interaction like never before. Even without the impacts of COVID-19, we live in a world where 1 in 10 people live with a mental health disorder. So we must take the necessary steps to protect ourselves. For me, balance, even amidst the challenges that life throws at us, can be maintained in 7 simple steps. Whilst the road there is not always easy, it has always been possible with a little dedication and persistence. So I wanted to share these simple steps with you today in hope that even one might have a positive influence on your road to finding balance in some way. So what's my recipe? First of all, it starts with dedicating efforts to digital detox. Almost half of the world is connected to the internet. And for developed countries, being online and using social media has become an integral part of our lives. However, research shows that this heavy reliance on digital technology has strong links to increased anxiety, depression, disturbed sleep patterns, and a distorted body image. According to one recent study, since the release of smartphones, the rate of adults aged 18 to 25 reporting symptoms of major depression increased by 63% annually. Even worse, the rate of suicidal thoughts in young adults increased 47% during this same time. These statistics alone should be enough to motivate us all to make changes in our digital habits. We must find ways to disconnect from technology to reduce the risk of relationship and self-detachment. My husband and I have adopted a No Tech Thursdays rule, which has become a firm fixture in our household. An evening dedicated to complete undistracted engagement. Buy an old school alarm clock and remove cell phones from the bedroom or remove social media applications from devices. Whatever approach, it's important to just know how much of a positive impact these simple adjustments can have on our life balance. Meditation. I know that for some, the word meditation may seem like a wellness cliche. And yes, finding a meditation style that worked for me wasn't easy either. But what I have realized over the years is that whatever it is, be it guided or self-guided meditation, there is something for everyone. And maintaining a regular practice, even 5 minutes a day, truly does help to ground and nourish. If focused meditation isn't your thing, for example, meditation that focuses on your breath or an external sound like a gong, then try something like movement meditation, yoga, or a nature walk. This is a great alternative for people who find peace in action and prefer to let their minds wander. Be kind to yourself. We spend so much time investing in work, our family, and those we care about. But how much of the time you spend awake can you honestly say you invest in yourself with the same importance? I know we can all find 100 excuses not to. I don't have time, my kids need me, but the simple fact is if we don't take this time for ourselves, we will never have enough fuel in the tank to give back to anyone else. With a career and character dedicated to helping others, I can fully appreciate that this one isn't easy, but I can also attest to just how rewarding it is when you dedicate yourself me time regularly. Whether it is taking time out to exercise, to read a book, or even indulge yourself in an hour of pampering, do it. The balance it brings will be far more than any initial regret that you initially feel. And if you stumble on the path of ongoing positive habits, don't beat yourself up. Imperfection is what makes us human, and we just have to keep reminding ourselves how important we are and keep going. Connect with nature. For me, being mindful amidst nature is the absolute ultimate in grounding force. It only takes an instant to really feel its benefits, and it's all about feeling grateful for the simple things, particularly when life is at its most challenging. Every day we're here, there is something to feel grateful to Mother Nature for, whether it be feeling the sun on our face, staring in awe at a sunrise or sunset, taking in a huge lungful of fresh air, listening to the birds chirp, or just simply observing the seasons as they change. Always remember that nature is a powerful balancing force if we just take a moment to notice it. Nourish the body and mind. The age-old saying, "You are what you eat," has so much truth in it. The most alive I've ever felt was when I was living and volunteering at a health retreat in Currumbin Valley, Australia at the beginning of my career. I spent 8 weeks eating a high fruit and veg, lean protein, low fat diet. I exercised mind, body, soul daily, and I would jump out of bed at 5 a.m. and I'd run up the hill to work. I found myself singing in the shower and I constantly had a smile on my face. There were no toxins going into my body, and so I was operating on a completely pure level. I'm not saying eating and living that way 100% of the time is sustainable, but find balance. Enjoy the healthy abundance that nature gives you. Grow an organic garden at home. Tune in to how food makes you feel. Ingest naturally colourful foods that make your body and mind feel energized and focused, not those that make you feel sluggish and dull. If you're feeling like life is a challenge and you're lacking the energy you need to bring yourself back to center, always remember that food is a powerful road to well-being. Do things that make you happy. This one might seem simple, but sometimes we can lose sight of the harmless things that bring us joy, and we really don't take the time we should to inject them into our lives regularly. For me, it's running about on a netball court, letting loose in a Zumba class, or my recently rekindled joy of singing. But as my singing teacher said, you shouldn't have to wait for a special occasion to sing. And that sentiment is so true. Whatever it is you enjoy, do it frequently. Sing in the shower, in the car, with family. Don't wait for a special occasion to do something that makes you happy, especially if you're finding joy is dwindling a little in your life. The more you do it, the happier and more in balance you will feel. And last but not least, my personal favorite ingredient to finding balance amidst challenge is Deepak Chopra's law of least effort. This concept ultimately reminds us in simple terms that when we harness the force of harmony, joy, and love in our lives, things flow with an effortless ease. Have you ever felt like things just are working against you, or that you're trying so hard but you're getting nowhere? Well, this law is simply about practicing acceptance, whether it be with people, situations, circumstances, or even events. Know that each moment in our lives, no matter how challenging, is as it should be. Allow yourself not to give up, but to let go of your struggle against the universe. Accept things as they are in this moment, not as you wish they were, and you will be amazed at how easeful things become and how balanced you're able to feel. Whilst a simple recipe, I know, I hope that there's been something in there that has resonated with each and every one of you. Our online wellness event this year includes 65 renowned wellness experts, trainers, and speakers across 35 countries, offering a wide range of free activities, inspirational talks, and shows, all targeted at protecting your mental well-being. The Global Wellness Day motto is, "One day can change your whole life." So why not make that day today and try out some new ways to find balance? You never know, you might surprise yourself and discover a new hobby that really resonates with you. And if you don't, you can have fun trying. Thank you so much, everyone. Wishing you a fantastic Global Wellness Day from the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. May this year be one of true balance and abundance in spite of the challenge around us. Thank you and have a great day.